gave out those blood beads, I felt like I was taking back my humanity. For a brief moment, I felt like I was truly alive. It was because of you. Thanks to you, Louis. I wonder if I was able to become even a little bit like you. Goodbye.
But it's nice that for Kevin, him giving out those blood beads was his choice, so he felt better through the action.
That was... Kevin, you wanted to...
Just wanted to help.
I believe you need a real sense of dedication before you can truly say you've saved someone. It's just self-deception to feel like you've helped after giving no more than handouts. But at the same time, I'd be a coward if I only sat back and watched while doing nothing. Even if I'm deceiving myself, I have to keep fighting. And if I fail to help, I'll face up to what I've done. But I also won't let that stop me from trying to help others. That's what I've decided. I couldn't save Cruz. Even when she begged for my help, I wasn't strong enough to do what was
Cruz.
now, this is all I can do for her.
So we killed Cruz, but then Jack killed us.
It doesn't change
That's interesting.
the fact that I'm responsible for Kevin's death. However, I appreciate you sharing his memories with me. Thank you.
We can work together again. Thanks as always, Karen.
Karen?
Pleasure. Oh, and go visit Louis later, okay? He'll be happy to see you.
Hard to believe that little guy is already a student at the university. I guess that also
Oh,
explains why
Karen.
he's so old.
Father Time is a strict one. He doesn't let anybody slide on by.
He sure doesn't.
Aurora? Interesting. Isis was the Vestige of someone he knew.
Inside a dead body and activate every type of cell. It's incredible. I thought this stuff was just science fiction.
I heard that if we find out why they run wild, we can start clinical trials.
If their power can be harnessed, it will start a revolution in medicine. We can make this happen, Karen. I know we can.
Interesting. It still started out something so very innocent.
Karen, what happened? Are you hurt?
Oh dear.
The boar parasite?
Our specimen is still sleeping soundly in its test tube. I think we may have bigger concerns, though. Look out there.
What happened?
Earth just happened.
Did all these spikes happen? From that one parasite? Dear God.
Karen, this is insane. We'd be using boar parasites to turn corpses into soldiers. There must be another way to fight them.
The destruction caused by those creatures is spreading. If we don't act now...
Right. We don't have time to think about it, do we?
That's an interesting development.
Sorry.
Sorry for what? But that's really cool to see, like, Karen and Aurora working on those boar parasites, but then to fight monsters, we made monsters, and by making monsters, we doomed the planet. That's such an interesting concept. Interesting. No conversation with Louis? Interesting.
What is it?
We didn't get a chance to talk to Louis about it. So Louis didn't get to see them. I don't know why we don't let Louis see the Vestige. We can't customize our outfits, even though we can customize everything else. We can customize the blood veil that we wear. We can customize the makeup and eyes and face, but otherwise it just... I wish there was more outfits like God Eater. When we finished God Eater, there's a lot of clothing options, and you can fight people to make the clothing, so we can further just have better cosmetics. To make your character more unique than everyone else. I think this is the door. There it is. Okay, so new territory. Alright, what's the worst? There's another thistle to open up. Nice. Another spot to save, but for what? Ooh, it is. Or at least there's something going on. Maybe we see Jack again. Why is she here? Why is Io here? Io here. Io, what are you doing here? Io.
Io? No, it's someone else.
Memory is what binds the very essence of oneself together.
Lita? Who's
If you
Lita?
gather broken fragments of blood code, you can stitch them together with threads of memory.
So is Io from this church?
I beg of you, I beseech you, use your power now.
So, Lita, that's her name. Isis Vestige Part D. Who is this? So, we use your
I've been
power.
waiting. Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
Alright, so... Indra's coil. Whose vestige does this belong to? Very mysterious. So it looks like that Io is from this church. It's not a Karen. I felt like it was a Karen because she might have been of the women who were at Ground Zero.
I'm not sure how much time has passed since I first accepted the relic.
Aurora became Lita?
I feel so hot. It's like the blood is boiling in my veins.
It's a church?
Are you safe? I don't know what I'd do if I thought you were suffering.
So are Lita and Karen from this church that recovered me?
Each time I find myself blacking out in my cave, I feel my sense of self degrading, little by little, like my humanity is breaking apart and just drifting away. I can't even remember my own name anymore.
Aurora's is the real name of Lita or something?
Still one thing. I refuse to forget.
What happened? What did you transform into? What did you refuse to forget? that everyone became a part of that church. Like, I feel like everyone's converted. And that's just, like, the weirdest thing. Like, Karen, Coco, no, it's Karen, Cruz, and Aurora, I think, were converted because of the program, because of Project Queen. And I think that's just what happened. But we'll definitely see what happens from here, because I think Io was so far transformed, she forgot her own name.
I've been waiting for you. Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
I guess we'll go. Wait, but what was so important about that ability? But who was that girl? What? So they're from the same building, looks like? I think Aurora transformed into whatever inside. So we'll definitely get to see the results of what happened.
That didn't do a thing.
This way.
But the question is, what happened? Why is this possible? That's the issue. Is the reason why the barrier was to keep in the danger?
Come on.
That looks to be very scary. Is that Aurora? It looks like Aurora. It sounded like her voice did transform, right?
Is that the guardian of this place?
A gate. Looks like we've still got a ways to go.
This is gonna kill me several times.
We're going through.
Human arms, dog body. I'm gonna die a lot. Why does it sound like I'm clenching my fists? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Oh god. That was an easy fight, interestingly enough. I was thinking it would have been a lot harder, but it's cool that the pillars protected me from the spells. It's really nice. I enjoy it.
It looks like the body is still lingering here. Or maybe something in this place is keeping it here.
A second form, so I'm in trouble. But what is that? This looks like the same object
A vestige?
Jack has.
Look at the size of it. Hold it. Something's not right.
called it out to be too easy too soon.
What in the world? It regenerated so quickly.
Is that Vestige controlling the regeneration somehow? That's it. We have to destroy it. Now you're speaking my language.
Oh god. I'm definitely in trouble. It might be a little bit more... The attack pattern might be a bit more drastic from here on out. Oh my god. Help me! Thank you. God damn it. Got behind it. Oh my god, I died again. God damn it. I need to be more careful. Oh my god, dear god. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh my god, oh my god. Yakumo, Yakumo anytime now. Good. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh god. My god, I died. Oh god, yes. Whew. I'm surprised this happened. Like, that's a really cool fight, and if I didn't last long enough, both him and I gone. We would have died. I was so happy that the recovery from the other partner happened several times.
Nope, not even a scratch.
What's the plan? It'll regenerate soon.
Grab it, grab
It's
it.
about to.
Me, go grab it. Go grab it. Me, grab it. Obtain new power.
If you gather broken fragments of blood code, you can stitch them together with threads of memory. It's all right. You can do it.
Theo prepared me.
Please, save everyone.
Cruz wanted us to save everyone from this, like, crisis. Which is really cool. Cruz asked us to save everyone before she died from us killing her. That's really cool. The memory showed that we killed her, and then in her final moments, Cruz wanted us to save everyone. Oh my god. That's a big church. Can you just let me run?
The body of the queen into relics, which we will then seal into the successors. This
What?
will keep them separate and safe.
divide up the queen, so we cut the queen up?
Are you insane? Just shove that devil into a blast furnace already.
It's so weird. So Silva kept this crisis going?
Aurora Valentina. We've already attempted that.
But that doesn't mean...
So am I going to be the next queen if I keep this up? Or the next person with power?
Compatibility means that you would have to stay in the crypt forever. Are you sure you're willing to do that?
Oh, does that mean we just killed Aurora? Was she the dog lady that was trapped in the crypt?
I have no interest in living a false life. Whatever the torment, I can bear it.
Aurora.
If it means helping her, then I must.
Her. So does that mean Io, Lenda, and other people have fragments of the queen in their bodies? That's something bizarre to consider. And like, look at all the trees that sprouts from this church. Is this where one of the pieces was supposed to be held? So we just absorbed one of the queen's pieces, right?
Prepared, and I shall remain ever at the ready. As long as there are still people who I would die to defend. So please, rest easy, Karen. I will be at your side, for now and always.
Did we absorb Karen? Did we absorb Io? Lenda's? I'm so confused. Like, how are they gonna explain the whole Lenda Karen situation? Everything. Is Karen behind that door? Is what it's trying to explain.
I'll be honest. I never expected to see you again like this.
Aurora?
It's been a long time, Louis.
Aurora? Aurora, is that you? What are you doing here?
The answer was inside that memory. Fragments of the Queen's body were locked inside of successors. Human sacrifices. And I am one of them.
The Queen? But she was put down years ago.
Officially, yes. But there's more to that, as you probably know. Revenants are seemingly immortal creatures, locked in a cycle of death and rebirth. But if you destroy a Revenant's heart, then their body dissolves, and they can never revive again. The Queen should have been no exception. An immortal among immortals, even when reduced to ash. The Queen's regeneration couldn't be stopped.
So you locked her away.
Yes. By carving her undying body into relics, and fusing those relics into the bodies of others. In doing so, the Queen's menace faded, and for a brief time there was peace. But we all knew the plan was desperate and flawed. Even with the relics locked away, the Queen's desire to live on could not be suppressed. The relics soon began to corrode the bodies of the successors, causing them constant and terrible anguish. You have witnessed the end result. They are reduced to living as beasts, devoid of all reason, seeking only to act on their most basic instincts. Yet, it was your power that restored my sanity. You have the ability to accept the Queen's blood.
What?
You have the power to quell the relics at last. Please, I beg you, relieve them of their suffering.
We're the MacGuffin to stop it.
This gate leads to the crypts where the successors rest. To reach the others, you will need to find these gates. I believe you can open it now. I will remain here, as I always have, to watch over and protect the paths leading to the successors. And the blood bead flow.
So, this really is the source.
Yes, beyond the gate. There rests the one who sheds tears of blood. Take care of her, Louis.
Her? What do you mean?
If the resting successors join the ranks of the lost, then the seals will break. The relics will be released, and the Queen will be reborn. Before that happens,
So before that happens, we have to accept the Queen's blood, right? Is that the only way to take care of it? We're the MacGuffin. Alright, but we have to survive through it. So she was petrified the same way that Cruz was once we pierced her bod. Which is also very unfortunate. God. But then why is the gate so black? So does that mean we open up the next area towards the next successor? So we have 4 new bosses remaining before we can save the world. But then what I'm trying to figure out is what's Jack doing with that other character, with Elizabeth. I think her name's Elizabeth from what I read. So Jack and the other character, what are they doing?
please.
If we're the ones to also help, I don't know what Jack did to her, but apparently he had a core in his hand and he plunged it within that girl. So I don't know if that is a core. If that is the vestige of a successor, or if something else entirely isn't at play. I wish they would further explain it, but I think they're gonna explain it the more we play. And then the sooner we get to Jack, he'll explain his process in the meantime. Snow? Ice? Is that ash?
Suffering is over.
That's a lot of ash.
So, the source of the blood beads is just through that gate. And waiting on the other side will be someone I know.
You want us to wait?
Come on.
One big boss after the other. Unless Jack gets in the way. What's Jack's purpose? So, Queen's Ribcage. Specializes in range attacks and overwhelming enemies with attack gifts. Interesting. Do I get... Oh, uh-oh. I'm surprised that doesn't hurt anyone that does it this way. The one who would cry tears. Tears of blood. So is that someone we know? Is it Cruz? Somehow regenerated? The woman we killed. Tears of blood.
So it's true. It was you all along. Karen.
Karen?
What in the world is all this?
All of this is a part of her?
Take care of your sister is what he wants
Never
you to do.
ended. The Queen was still alive, and we were kept alive all this time because of the blood that flowed from this place. My sister became a successor. She sacrificed herself to stop the Queen, and her tears are what kept us alive.
Louis.
Let's just give him a minute.
But that's daunting to realize, though. It's really cool to where, but my theory was shut down, especially. My theory of EO was shut down. So that sucks. But it's good to know that
Sorry for losing my composure. I'm okay now.
So, what's our next step?
Finding the successors.
Are we just gonna leave your sister?
There aren't any signs of frenzy at the moment. Now we know that the lack of blood beads is only a part of the ongoing calamity that was started by the Queen. I want to find a way to end this disaster once and for all. It is a duty that I must see through to the very end.
Shouldn't that be we?
Yakumo.
If a friend is struggling, if they're giving their all trying to push their way forward, well then I've got their back. That's just how it works.
Hey, I said I was glad to do whatever you needed me to, didn't I?
Guys.
Of course. A simple head
Listen,
shake.
That power of yours, it's the only hope we have right now. I'm glad you're here.
Head shake. That's
Let's
it.
find the successors before the Queen is resurrected.
But what happens to the sister then? Are you gonna figure out a way to protect this place? To
Karen,
lock it up?
we'll be back for you. Just hold on.
So she's the one that didn't turn frenzied, but she's also very sound asleep. So is she gonna be the final coup de grace, the final boss that we have to kill in the end? That's gotta suck for the cast to just kill her. Pure blood. So let's see what happens. What does pure blood do, though? So we guys gotta get out of here to see what happens. So Karen is alive. Io looks like Karen, and Lenda looks like Aurora. But why do those girls look like their respective successors? Unless we see Jack here. What's Jack's plan? Jackie boy, Jackie, Jack. How am I alive, you say?
The hunter. You.
Me.
I destroyed you with my own hands. How are you here now?
Is he a successor too, or does he have powers derivative?
Just as I suspected. They have the power to calm the relics. It's just like Eva's. No, it's even stronger than hers. You know, you could join with us, Carrier of the Blood. That power of yours, it would be a shame to waste such a resource.
Careful. He's stronger than he looks.
We'll do our best to shield you. Just remember to protect your heart.
Very well. In that case.
Are we fighting now? Or is it just a cutscene?
Heap of things I want to know, and you will tell me. I'll make you tell me.
I do like your outfit, but I can't wear it, can I? Clothes. Why? How can he teleport? Why is her dress very ripped? And I'm hoping that this does not get me demonetized or get this video broken. But I'm so curious as to why they don't just work together if they're trying to stop the queen from coming. And if my power is stronger than Ava's, then why don't you work with us? Why don't we just work together? Comment and like down below. Tell me how poorly I've done, and let me know how can I improve my game in Neo 2. So, as always, guys, my name's Tyler. I'm your friend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.